Hey guys, yes, I'm gonna have to come in and interject and give you guys a breakdown of this trip because, of course, I didn't vlog properly. I'm still learning. I don't know how to vlog. I'm learning as time goes on. Okay, give me a break. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go through day by day of this trip. We were there from July. We were there from July 4th through the 7th. So we got there on a Thursday and then we left on a Sunday, and I landed at like 10 a.m. on Thursday. My friend landed at like 11:30. So we got there both at around the same time, and we kind of just played each and every day by ear. There was one day that we did have planned, which was Friday, July 5th, where I really wanted to go to Laguna, and because Laguna is like my favorite part of California, not anymore, but at that time, it was my favorite part of California, and my friend Tiffany, who was with me, has never been to Laguna, so I was like, oh my gosh, we have to go. But I will get to that part of the trip, when that time comes. And yeah, this trip was amazing. It was honestly very clarifying for me. It really helped me refocus and realign with my goals and what I want out of my life. And honestly, this trip was very re-energizing. I went on this trip and it really just reassured me that okay, I know what I want out of life. I know the life that I want, and I know where I want to be in this world, and Tennessee's not it. So it was just very reassuring and reaffirming in that aspect. So it kind of got my head back in the game. Get your head in the game. Gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. So it got my head back in the game of life. Yes, that board game you played as a kid. That's the one. Anyway, so yeah, I just got my head back in the game, and I am on a mission. I have a goal, and I'm gonna freaking get it. With the Lord willing, and His timing, I'm gonna freaking get it. We're gonna freaking get there, and it's gonna be great. But anyway, so love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoy this vlog. Bye! What'd you say? It's shiny. What is? Hey guys, so we went to the beach. Well, first of all, I got here. I can't remember what I did, but my brain is dead. I'm also getting a sore on my tongue, which happens to me literally every vacation. Every single time I travel, I get a sore on my tongue. I don't know why. It really pisses me off, and I don't know how to get rid of it. In addition to that, I'm back at the hotel. We sat by the pool for an hour and a half. I'm reading my book. My friend is in the shower. We're getting ready for dinner in a little bit. And we're going to this place that's in Del Mar on the beach, watching the sunset. Gonna eat some good food, eat some dessert. I have a sore on my tongue, and I think I'm gonna get some ointment for it or whatever, because I'm sick and tired of this. But anyway, that's today. First full day. Tomorrow's our second day. We're going to Laguna. Third day, I don't know what we're going to do. And fourth day, we leave later in the day, but I don't know what we're going to do on that day either. So far, it's been really nice. We're both really tired because we're in our 30s. So, anyway, I'm going to read. Bye. So this is when the vacation like really started. My friend and I got ready for dinner. We got in these cute little like white outfits for 4th of July, and we went out to this place called Jake's in Del Mar. Del Mar by far is my favorite place that we went to besides Encinitas, but I'll get to that. And this was Jake's like on the water, and the views were just insane. Like they were just so gorgeous. The lighting was great, whatever. I got ceviche and it was fire. And then this ice cream cake. I'm sorry. What? Hey girly pops. So quickly we are about to head to San Clemente to go get some breakfast, and then we're gonna chill at the beach, and then we're gonna go to Laguna, chill at the beach there, and then shop around and then get dinner. We both woke up at 5 a.m. We worked out, we went for a walk after we worked out, we got some coffee, we came back, and then we went back to the hotel, took a shower, got ready, and then now we are going to breakfast. So those are the vibes. We're having the best time. It's the best weather. It's gorgeous. It's sunny. It's just incredible. But yeah, those are the vibes.
Literally $30 on this piece.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's my vibe. So here's a little story time, and you guys can just stare at the ocean while I tell you this. The day that we drove to Laguna was the worst day. Not only was it overcast the entire day, but when we got to San Clemente, the tide was insane. It was coming up all the way up to like the cliff of like the sand or whatever, so we couldn't swim, and there was kelp everywhere. So then we're like, okay, let's just go to Laguna. So then we went to Laguna, and it was still overcast. It was not getting sunny. It was not clearing up. It was the busiest I've ever seen Laguna in my entire life. On top of that, that is like a little Navy boat, by the way, and we saw submarines here too, which was like really cool. But anyway, so Laguna was like not working out, and parking was a nightmare, and there were people everywhere. We couldn't go to the beach, whatever. We still had not been in the water all day, and it was like 2 p.m. at this point. Finally, we just decided to leave. Then we went south of Laguna, still overcast. Then we went south of that, still overcast. Then we finally found a beach. It was $20. We were like, frick no, we're not going to do that. Finally, we tried another beach. It was closed off. It was like military access only. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And then we were like, what the frick are we going to do? So then we just said, screw it. We drove an hour, 10 miles, an hour for 10 miles to come to Oceanside because it was the only place that was open. So anyway, we went to this like Tex-Mex place, and it was absolutely fire. This burrito was insane, and I went ahead and I just filmed my friend's peppers because I just thought it was funny that they were just like lying there. But anyway, this is the Oceanside beach. That guy almost ran us over, and we were literally like, screw you. Anyway, oh, and this is also where they filmed Bring It On, the cheerleading show. Yeah, like kind of silly, kind of fun. Okay, so this is when it really hit me that, I am just meant for the beach. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, this was the end of day 3. We were going to go watch the sunset, but it ended up, as you can tell, being cloudy. However, we got to this beach right before Torrey Pines State Park, and it's just this unbelievably beautiful strip of like beach at like the bottom of this huge hill. And when you drive down it, it's like the most picturesque thing you've ever seen. And then the sun is just like shining with the clouds, and just like everything just looked so surreal. Like this entire moment felt surreal. I felt so present, and I felt so aware and awake, and I don't know, just like at peace. And this is a peace that I just simply never get when I am in a city. I don't know why it took me 29 years to find this out, but I am not a city girl. I am a nature girl. So, what are my overall thoughts? Well, there tend to be a lot of thoughts, but I can't really go through all of them because of privacy and discretion. Right, correct. So, I will just wrap it up into 3 key points. The first point is that I am 29. I am now in the age of living the life I truly want for myself and not really like experimenting as much anymore. Like I'm tired of just like trying new things, throwing stuff at the wall, seeing if it works out. Like I've kind of lived long enough to kind of understand what I like, what I don't like. So it's not like, oh, I have everything figured out, like, oh, I know how to live the rest of my life now. But I'm kind of just in this season where I'm like, I'm sick of like chasing things that aren't meant for me. I'm sick of trying things that feel like they're forced. I'm sick of all of that. I am chasing my peace. I am chasing things that I truly believe are good for me and I want for myself. Because guess what? I took a chance on moving here. I was 26 when I moved here. I really wanted to try something new. Or was I 27? I don't know. But I was trying something different, and I really had no expectations when I moved here and made this move. Now, when I look at my life, I'm like, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to make another move where I'm like, well, I don't know what I'm getting myself into. I want to make a move where I am confident, I am sure about what I'm doing, and I know that I am moving somewhere and choosing a season of life that I know I value and I know I will benefit from. So that is point number 1. Point number 2. Numero dos, okay? This is the most annoying thing that I kind of learned from this trip, which I'm very like frustrated with myself because I should have known this a very long time ago, but I just was constantly trying to be someone else. And the reason I say that is because I am a nature girl. I am a country girl, okay? Like, I finally had this realization literally after I came back from California and I was just like processing everything, that I like cities that are centered around the nature of the location versus a city that is centered around being a city. And a good example of that would be like San Diego or maybe Portland or Seattle, like cities that are literally surrounded by stunning, beautiful nature. It is unavoidable. That is all you're faced with, and the city kind of has had to make its way around the nature. I didn't even mention the most important part of this topic, which is the reason the reason I need to live in a city like this is because nature, like stunning, beautiful nature, revives me. Like, there is no peace like the peace that I feel when I'm like at the beach or staring at the ocean or in water. It is extremely restorative for me. It's extremely rejuvenating. I don't know. I'm so tired. I can barely speak right now. But it rejuvenates me and energizes me and fills me and gives me a sense of fulfillment and like purpose and meaning that simply nothing else gives me other than like reading the Bible or praying to the Lord. Like, and you know, I know I'm not the only one out there. Like, I know tons of other people are like this, and that's why they move to places like Colorado or like Montana or Seattle, because they just cannot be away from the nature. And I just totally get it. And I'm like, I'm nearly 30 now. I'm not waiting any longer. Anyway, that's basically why I brought up this whole point. The third thing is that I really just have to like slow down and let things be. I just have to let things happen as they should happen. Let God be in control. Let go and let God, while actively and intentionally focusing on a goal. I have lived my life so focused in the sense of forcing things. Like, I have made decisions and I'm like, this is happening and it's happening and I'm making it happen. And if it doesn't feel right, I don't give a frick. I'm doing it anyway. I've done that numerous times in my life, and I'm just now realizing it. And that's why, and this is another tangent, but that's why I think age and perspective and the time that you have to look back on things is what gives age a lot of value. And a lot of people are like, well, you can be really mature at 17 and you can be so experienced at 17. And like, it's so different. It's such a different experience of experiencing a lot of things in 17 years and then having 17 more years to reflect on everything you went through and to see things from different perspectives and honestly to understand them better. I look at myself and I'm like, I thought I was ambitious. I thought I was determined, and I thought I was like just a goal-oriented person. But now I look at myself and I was like my past self, and I'm like, I was just so afraid. Like, I was such a fearful person, and I was just so focused on making things happen because I was so scared that if I didn't force things to happen, they would never happen. So now I'm in this realm, love you Lord, love you Jesus, praise you Lord, praise you Jesus. Lord, I pray this over my life, where I'm just letting the Lord work things out. And I am focusing on one singular goal. I know where I want to be and the life that I want for myself. I know what it looks like, and that is what I'm working towards. Those are like the three main takeaways from this trip. Thank you guys for watching this vlog. I actually had a really fun time editing this vlog. Again, I did it last minute, the night before it's supposed to upload. It's freaking Saturday night at 10:30 p.m. But anyway, new vlogs every Sunday. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and turn on that bell notification. I need to start saying that. I love you guys. See you in the next one. Bye.